if I don't get the place though.
Probably. And
Hands
welcome
down.
back to 20s for Days, where six dickheads get together and roll some dice and play some Cyberpunk Red. Pew pew. I am Addy, who's, I guess, the referee for this session, as I have been for like the last 30 odd episodes. Don't know where I'm going with any of this. Um, let's get ready. Dive on in. Go, Rob.
Hey, Rob here. I'll play Dante, the fire-loving techie. So,
Marina.
Hi, I'm Rana, playing Relay. Finally learnt how luck points actually work this last session.
Just when it mattered. Jay.
I'm Jay. I'll be playing Version, fire loving techie.
Angus.
Got it.
Jay.
Jake playing Dr. Angus,
Oh, we've broken him
fire loving
already.
techie.
Oh, I've hit the
Cruise
wall, I
solo.
tell you. Sorry, very solo?
Cruise solo.
Oh, crew solo. And Nathan.
Hi, I'm Nathan. I'll be playing Jinrai, the crew's fire-loving techie.
I sense a theme. Mwah. Where we last left off. What can be said? The group was prepping for a rooftop battle. They were sitting on top of a rooftop with the recently rescued Huan, where they were trying to figure out how best to escape from the rooftop while not dying. Across the way on another building, they had they had spotted two snipers, and had barricaded the door to the rooftop that they were on. After hearing and seeing a commotion downstairs, expecting the inevitable follow up of the Flaming Sword Society. What's his chops? Dante had rigged a grenade to Huan's door in her house 4 stories below, and they heard that detonate. Angus had set up an electrical trap on the door, which also went off, dropping a smoke grenade, and then escaping down the backside of the building via a rope, bouncing from balcony to balcony to balcony as we're going down. Yes, we're recording. And settling on floor 11. Yes, 11. As Jinrai stayed at the top to try and buy him a bit of time, as everybody else had rappelled down, including Dante, who had Huan slung over his shoulder. What could have been a very quick ending to everybody's career. But they all managed to successfully get to floor 11, except for Jin, who's still on top of the roof. Which
badass Marine.
I guess is where we're going to kick off. So where we immediately finished, I believe Relay had just cracked the lock.
We were in the room because Version was creeping down the hallway.
Yeah, I was clearing route to stairwell.
That's right. Sorry, yeah, I apologise. So Relay had opened the lock and Version had slunk through to just check that it was all clear, and had cracked the door an inch to look out, and seeing that there was, like, all the doors were shut, the hallway was clear, but he could still hear sort of the sound of combat going on above, as well as a noise coming from the stairwell, which was sort of that echoey noise bouncing down the hallway. And up top, 2 Flaming Sword Societies were engaged with Jin in a firefight. As Jin dropped one of them, the second one extended a set of wolver claws from his hands and was charging Jinrai to strike, which is where we'll start. Beep, 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 beep. So I guess as this guy comes charging at you, Jinrai, you can make
Yes.
an evasion. Oh, you can make 2 evasion checks as he comes lunging at you with both hands. Oh, that's strong. That's equally decent.
19 and 14 for our viewers or viewer. That's for you, Rob. Later on.
All right. So as he makes like this big Superman punch, kind of slash in, he telegraphs it quite early, and you see it coming. So you just sort of like, yep, sidestep that one with ease. But you don't quite catch your turnaround as he comes in with the second, and
Second
he
one.
manages to stab you.
Sure.
Oh. If only double threes could activate a crit. But they don't, obviously. You take 10 points of damage.
And it halves my SP, doesn't it?
Yep. And your SP is only half as effective.
That's what
Oh, yeah, sorry, that's what you said. Yep. As he goes... whoosh.
All right. My turn.
Yep.
All right.
Well, hang on, 2 seconds, sorry. Let me
hang
just
on.
bring up the...
2 seconds. Just let you bring it up.
Yeah. Bad guys, Jake. Should be... All right, so what is everybody else going to immediately do for the time being?
I'm going to head to the back door.
Yeah, but
Draw
you're at the back...
Yeah, draw the curtains
The
at
entry
the door
door, which means the balcony.
to the balcony.
Yep.
So draw the curtains to it so that if anyone else rappels down after Jin, not going to see.
Yep.
They won't.
And crack the door so I can hear if somebody's coming.
Yep.
And then I want to check and see if there's anywhere to plug in.
Yep. You'll have to make an interface check for that, but it should be
Yep.
easy. Anybody else?
Did I
down to-
already check on?
You were speaking
What was
to
it?
Huan.
Huan.
Juan.
You had, yeah. She's stable. She's
She's all
alright.
good.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll go to the front door.
Yep. So you'll go hang out behind version.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I was already starting to make my way
Plus 1d10.
out the door
Yes.
through to
Intelligence.
the
18.
stairwell.
Stairwell. Yep. I reckon that's what you said you were going to do last.
Yeah.
Like, that was the
Yep.
closing thing you said you were going to do. And Dante?
Dante will look at Relay and wonder why she's closing a door that has a hole in it. And then.
This door shouldn't have a hole in it. I picked the lock.
No,
That was
this
the one above.
Yeah, the one above. This one she picked the lock
We
off.
did pick one, did we? Oh, good.
Yep.
I thought we shot it
You
anyway.
went down.
No.
Oh, cool. Even better.
I shot one
Alright.
needlessly, and then we picked the one underneath it.
Was it needlessly?
No,
Was
it
it?
wasn't. Nothing I do is
Mate.
needless.
Well, now it's a
Dante's gonna
decoy.
just-
They'll think that we went in through that one.
That's right.
Dante's going to go to the fridge and get a cold drink.
Yep.
I was going to say, perhaps Dante just sees a big hole in the
anyone-
door.
Okay. I mean, I'll just look in the mirror for like 5 minutes anyway. So.
Back on! Alright.
Mr. Angus, you want to record one?
Wow.
I
Well,
do-
yes, I do. Thank you.
Alright, so while you guys are doing that, we'll just quickly run
I'll
this
pop my head
little
back in. I'll have a beer.
combat
Oh, all right.
scenario.
Straight in his hand.
Alright, Jin, go for it.
All right. As this dude has charged me and he's lined me up with his hand knives,
Yeah.
my Sigma linear frame will like start winding, and I'm gonna grab this motherfucker and launch him off the building.
Yep, so make a...
Launching.
where is it? Grapple check.
Yep.
Where is it? Damn it, what page did I say it was on last week, Rob? 170...
Should be a
Something?
contest. It
Contested
is
brawling check.
brawling from and then the throw is something different though. Was it? I'm not sure what the rules are for the throw though. That's all.
There it is. 177.
I'm not going to be able to remember
I've
the
got
name.
it.
177.
That's right. I've got
Good
it.
work.
Yeah. I just remember we were talking about it last week. Okay, yep. So what it is a grapple check,
Got a 20.
which is your action. And then next round, if you've still got him, then you can perform a throw, which takes one action as well.
All right, then.
But
Fair enough.
20 is pretty strong. Let me see what his grapple is. It's not going to be good, I don't think. Sorry.
That bad, huh?
Surely.
It's not the best, no, not. Yep. So as he sort of like slashes past you, and you take this blow to the stomach, and as he goes to pull his arm back, you sort of like latch onto his arm, you sort of like start to, do some body locks and roll with him.
I imagine it's like almost like I take the hit because I know what I want to do. Like
Yeah,
I like sort of dodge one and then step into the next one just so I can get a good lock.
Yep. So yeah, as you sort of like step into it, you're hoping to step a little bit, just 1 inch away, but you misjudge it and just take that hit as you roll into him and lock his arms up. All right, so now, you essentially make throw a person you're grappling or an object if you use an action to throw them onto the ground, dealing your body stat directly to their hit points in damage. If you want to throw an object, you do so by making a dexterity plus athletics plus a d10.
Is that what you want me to do now or next turn?
Well, now we'll go to your
We'll do it all
next
now?
turn. Yep.
Okay. So is that an athletics roll?
Yes, it's an athletics roll. And I'm going
Could be
to
better.
roll an opposed check just to see if he can.
Do you oppose my brawling from before or the athletics that I just did?
Yeah, he's going to try and oppose the athletics. Because as you go to yank, he's just going to try and, I guess, kind of like make an evasion.
Can you throw him up to 25 meters?
Yeah, I'm throwing him outwards.
That's an item, sorry. That's not
that's no. When you throw somebody, it's like you're
I was on the wrong bit.
Yeah, no. It says basically on the ground, and he is going to throw him on the ground. Just doesn't help that he's right by a ledge, and the ground happens to be like 140 feet down. These things. Where's his
judo throw?
Oh, this probably isn't going to be very strong either. Sorry, I should have had that other page open. Okay. There's a chance. He got it. So yeah, as you go and twist, you sort of see the panic of fear in his eyes as your body frame starts to wear into life, and he sort of shoots out his foot at the last second and just catches the edge, but you've still got him, and you're like pushing hard, and he's like, no!
Can I pump luck into it to boost mine up, or
you can
force him to re-roll with my spunk's
If you spend a spunk spell, I rolled a crit.
Okay, yeah, fuck yeah. Get rid of that shit. If you do it again, I'll take it, but yeah.
Yep, that's right, burn your spunk spell. Now I've forgotten what I'm rolling.
Get it down to single digits. Come on, Nathan.
Oh, there you go. Yep. So you, as he's sort of like,
I want this to go
you know,
off.
he puts his foot down and catches it on the ledge, and you're just like, "Ah!" And you just sort of hear this as the sole of his boot just like tears off, and he's like, "Ah!" And he just goes, "Shoo!" And you sort of hear this as he hits the side of the balcony below him, and as you glance over, you can just sort of see him like cartwheeling
Sick.
towards the ground as he's like, "Rah!" And you guys just hear this, "Ah!" And you're like, what was that?
The fuck was that?
And I'll say, "Oh, you mess with the best, you die like the rest." And then I'll get my kukri out and I'll just like cut the line of the rope.
Yep.
And then I'll move into the smoke
Yep. So
towards the
you,
door.
yeah, just quickly like cut the rope next to you. I mean, you could have untied it, but that's fine.
No, it's not as cool.
Now we've got less
It's gotta be
rope.
cool, man.
Yeah, no, it was. And then you turn around and walk into the smoke towards where you know the stairwell is. All right, so now we'll jump back to version.
sir.
Relay actually. Sorry. So yeah, relay. You do find. Oh shit, wrong page. Sorry. You do find a little basic information terminal that you know you can jack into.
Gonna hop through and see if I can force my way into the main controls.
Yep. Okay. Interface check to do your mapping thing. Excuse me, your
Yeah.
mapping thing.
Let me find the right.
It isn't a overly complicated system. You're basically looking at the architectural mainframe for the. Yes, you should be.
Then that's a 19.
Yep. You find the digital structure layout, and it's just intercom directory, the fire system, and not a whole lot else.
Fire system?
You know, like the fire alarms.
Yeah.
For each floor has a trigger. Air conditioning. There's not a lot to this that you can see past. There's sort of standard layouts.
Yep. I'm going to check fire systems and the cameras.
And
No, any cameras in the hallways?
no cameras.
No, bugger. Okay.
But you can make you can make another check to hack into the fire system.
Okie dokie.
And while she's doing that,
That would be 20 then.
Did you want to do anything, version?
Yeah, I'll move towards the stairwell.
Yep.
Sort of place an ear up against the door there. Have a listen. So
And Angus following.
Yeah.
No.
Beer in
Oh,
hand.
okay. Well, I was meant to be clearing by myself. That was the whole point of.
Oh, okay. I'll stay in the
Oh,
doorway.
no.
I'll keep an eye on the hallway.
There's
I
nothing
got a
wrong with having
13.
backup. That's fine. Yep. So you move your way up to the hallway, down the end to the stairwell, and you just sort of prep and listen. You hear sounds of gunfire coming from below, echoing up, as well as sort of the sounds of shouting coming from above.
All right. I'll just have my little hands-free cable connected to my Nokia.
Yep.
Stuffed in the pocket there, and I'll just relay that information back to the other guys because we've got a channel to them.
Yep.
So yeah, it sounds like we got a bit of gunfire going on down south in the stairwell, and we got something going on upstairs too. So I don't know. Moving back to you guys.
Downstairs. That's a bit weird.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Listen, I'm gonna come back and we can make a decision from there. At this stage, not really keen on walking into another gunfight. I think we need to extricate ourselves as best as possible here, but on the other hand, we don't really have many other directions to go, so coming
Guess we
back
should
to you
probably
now.
figure out where Jin is as well.
Okay.
So it's not heading back
Yep.
to the room.
Yep. So you could just quickly sprint back quickly.
Well,
down the hallway.
as I'm walking back as well, I'm at Jen, you on channel?
Yeah, I'm on channel.
Yep. Do you copy? We got voices up above the floor we are currently on, and we got gunfire down below. That's not you, is it?
I'm up top. I'm dealing with things up here. You guys get out. Any means
Yeah,
possible.
Roger.
Keep them secure. Keep them safe.
Yeah, Roger. All right. Well, what about you? How are you getting out?
I'll get out. I'll make my way through, but I'll keep them occupied up here so you guys can get out.
Righto. All right, guys. Well, there you have it. What are we thinking? We make our way further down the building and then try a different stairwell, or
I can set off all the fire alarms.
that is possibly a good idea. If we could
Then-
use that to draw them to a certain floor.
Well, I was thinking we blow the fire alarms. All of the tenants will evacuate. We blend in with the tenants.
I don't know that I would leave my room with all this gunfire going on. If I was it.
I'd rather risk getting caught in a crossfire than burning to death.
Yeah, but would you really believe it was a fire? Oh man, I guess.
Well,
Dante,
I've
turn
heard
the stove on.
Okay.
We could
Smoke 'em
start
up.
a fire.
I don't know. This definitely seems like the proverbial rock and hard place situation. I don't know. I don't want to speak for everyone here, but our good buddy Jin there says to get out. We need to get out. We need to get this person to safety. So,
I mean, you just take the elevator.
Can't take an elevator in a fire.
Well,
Not
it's
taking
fire.
I'm not taking the elevator, man. That's a straight shot to death right there.
Anyway,
Guaranteed.
do you guys want me to pull the fire alarms in the sprinkler system?
Oh, anyone can do that. Put my hand on it. You ready?
No. We want to draw them to a different floor. If we set off the fire alarm, say 3 floors up, then they'll go to that floor thinking that it's us.
Doesn't the whole building go off at once?
Whole building will go.
Ah, shit.
I mean, I can always.
All right. Fine. I say we try and blend in, and if anything,
Is there any blankets in this room?
Nothing
bounces
blends in
that
like. Nothing
Right.
blends in like 4 guys in tactical gear and masks.
Hey, my mask is coming off as I walk out of here. Wrap a blanket around lady. Act like
fucked
you're
up,
helping her
too.
out.
Yep. She looks a little overwhelmed / confused.
Yeah. She's in
Um,
shock.
Nah,
So
she
great.
good. Don't worry about her.
We'll start
was
a
there
fire.
anything-
Fix her up good.
What do they got in the fridge?
No more beer.
Yeah, there's a couple of beers. There's some waters. There's
Is there any cream or anything like that?
food packs. Nothing fresh.
Doesn't have to be fresh. Just something that
Oh,
we
it's
can maybe.
artificial.
Yeah, it's fine. Like, just something we can maybe Mrs. Doubtfire her up with a bit.
You want to slap cream
There's
on
a
its face.
cream pie.
Yeah, like a nice, like a nice.
Woo!
No, she's
Yeah.
been injured in the fire. Done.
All right.
Burner.
Anyway,
All right.
Jen, 11th floor. The balcony door's open. If you're heading out that way, that's the way you're going to go.
I will not be heading that way.
Excellent. You have fun with your own adventure then. I crank the fire alarms
Yep. And all of
and
a
the
sudden,
sprinkler
yep,
system.
you see these red lights start flashing in the doorways. The front door of the unit, and you hear like a voice come over the intercom saying, fire has been detected within the building. Please make your way in an orderly fashion to the exit point. Warning, a fire has been detected in the building. Do not
This
use
is not
the
a drill.
elevators. And it just sort of like repeats.
I'm going to cover my tracks.
Yep.
So all up and 18. And
Yep.
then, I don't know, I'll stuff one of the blankets in the oven and crank it. Turn all the hot plates on and put stuff on it.
Yep. Fair cool. All right. So, and everybody makes their way out of this room. Is that the plan?
I guess.
I'm going to take my mask off and take my jacket off and stuff it in my bag.
Yep.
I'll keep my mask on
There's a
and not
good
stuff it
idea.
in my bag.
I'm going to keep my mask on.
But you're all.
I'm rocking the suit, so I'm going to keep mine on as well, because
Yep.
why not?
Yep. And Dante?
Mine's itchy. Oh. Not
You
used
take
to it
it
yet.
off. And you'll then proceed to hustle out of the room.
We need to, though.
Probably not. Alright, so you guys all sort of come up with your plan and you hustle out of the room,
Yep.
running for, well, not running, but moving for the stairwell. And as you walk out, you do see a couple of heads sort of like peek out of the doors and like look around, but not everybody. You just sort of see a couple just look while you're moving to the stairwell. And we'll zoop back up to the top of the building. Zoop. As you come out of the smoke, Jin, you see there are another two of the Flaming Sword Society here. One sort of like half standing up leaning against the aircon unit, and you can see he's like kind of half charred and he's got these shrapnel wounds. And another man is sort of standing with him, like looking at him to try and make sure he's all right. He doesn't look terribly flash shot either. And you can see there's still the three snipers across the way. Actually, no, two snipers across the way. One had gun issues. And they see you and look up.
I will make a dash. How much smoke is still there? Sorry.
There was only like about a 15-foot area, and you've sort of like stepped out, so there's probably a good another 15 feet to the door.
And how close are these dudes against the aircon units?
They're about 5 feet from the door. And you
Okay.
can see the door is kind of like broken open.
Yeah. Can I? Because I still got the rifle.
Yep.
Can I just blast one of them? Like, you said there's two near the doorway, right? Near the aircon unit?
Yeah.
Can I blast one of them and like run at the other one with like my movement?
You can. Yes. Because you can shoot and then
And
move, or move then shoot, or whatever.
Yeah. I will shoot and then move. So I'll shoot, I don't know, flip a coin, either or. Whoever looks more fucked up.
The guy sitting on the egg. Well, yeah, he looks like the worst one.
Him. I will shoot him.
Give me
20.
2 seconds.
I will assume he's not more than 101 meters away from me.
Nah, he's only like 15. Yep. So yeah, you peg him.
21 damage and a crit.
He it's sort of like, he's just sort of like looked up and you just like hit him center mass. Roll me another cheeky 2d6, mate.
11. 6 and 5.
Well, I just quickly get to the
good.
fucking Friday night firefight. Right. So what did you do? 21 plus 5 will be 26 damage. Yeah. So as he sort of like, as they glance up and see you, and you sort of see them, you just sort of like snap into action, lift the rifle up, and fire around. As he sort of like puts his hand up, you just sort of see the bullet goes through him, like blasts his fingers off, goes through his chest, and he just sort of like topples backwards as you like sort of like sling the gun and just charge up to the second guy. As he sort of like turns around, like sees his friend just hand explode, and then like wheels around to you as you pull up into his grill. Alright. He in turn might make a little... Let's see if he just keeps his calm.
He makes a little panic attack roll.
He does. You just hear a little... as he sort of like sees his mate, but he sort of gets some gumption. He's like, oh, I'm okay. And he reacts, now that you're there, he also pulls out Wolver Claws, and he'll take 2 swings. So make some evasion checks, mate.
Will do. 18 and 20.
Yeah. He's in the movement, everything's slowing down. You can see his hands are trembling a little bit. And he just takes these 2 wild swipes at you. And you just sort of like step back, dodge. It's pretty easy. But you do see a laser pointer drift over.
So my idea was to have him almost in front of me, of them. So
okay, I'm with you.
the last one, you know what I mean? And then my
yeah.
actual idea is to grab him and use him as a human shield and make my way to the door.
Yeah, that will probably only have to wait till next turn, only because
that's fine. But that's my idea, just so you're aware.
The line, like
Right,
you're close, almost on perfect point. One of them won't be able to shoot you, won't be able to get a clear line, but it's that guy on the far side that can. But yeah, your logic's sound. Alright, give me 2 secs. I'm going to bring up my other sheet.
Imagine if I evaded the sniper bullet and pushed him in the way.
Stranger things have happened. You can make an evasion check.
Only 17.
No, I forgot what I'm rolling.
You crit that shit.
Yeah, I don't think this will evade.
Oh, you'd be surprised. Nope, you're correct. That's a crit. Wow, crit hit. Alright. So you hear a...
After you fill up.
Sorry, bear with me.
That's right. Prefer bullets to knives.
But not a crit damage.
Yeah, think so.
is... Sorry, maths is hard. 21. Does he feel
Damage.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
But your armor's still looking fairly decent, isn't it?
No, it's been shredded.
Ah, is it?
Yep.
Did I mention that was a headshot?
Oh, was it? Oh, that's better armor there, eh?
Oh, no, it wasn't then. It was a ball shot.
Holes open.
Heaps of armor there.
Go for it. You can make a grapple check now if you like.
Okay, cool. 20.
Strong.
That'll.
Yeah, he somehow
Let's
gets
knock it
this
around.
sort of, you see this like zen look in his eye as you jump in, and he sort of like drops back into this martial arts stance and just sort of like flicks your arms off as you go to latch
Really?
on. Yeah, crit. Unless you want to spend a spunk bow.
I might as well because I got snipers lining me up left and right.
Go
So
for it.
I
Alright.
should.
Yep, well spent. It's the same fucking roll as last time you spent one. So as he flicks you off, you just like latch onto his neck, and he's like, "Ah!" Just you've got a good hold of him.
Hold his
He was,
Wolverine
you
claws
saw
behind
him
his back.
confident for a second, and he just kind of crumples like a house of cards.
Can I use my movement holding him? As
yes,
moving
you
him
can.
a shield?
Yep.
Let's make our way into the stairwell.
Yep. What is your movement?
My move is only 5.
Yep. So you... What did I say a square was? Bloody 6. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you easily move with him to the stairwell. Get to the door, and you've sort of like you quickly run sideways, strafing in, back into the door, and you've got him in front of you.
Oh yeah, I do. Yep, that'll be my turn, I guess, because I've got nothing else I can do other than grapple and move.
Yep.
When I look down the stairwell, is it like one of those like spiral ones?
Well, not a spiral,
Square,
but
though.
square. Yeah, like a
Square
standard.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Excellent.
All right. Roll another grapple check. He's going to try and break out.
Break out. Oh, that's bad.
That's right. So his. I'm pretty sure that's nowhere near enough. Don't bear with me, sir. I'm just trying to find his base. I can't find it. Yeah, nah. You sort of almost hear like a pop, and he's like, "Oh!" But he's still moving. It wasn't strong. And you can sort of. Oh, you know what? Fuck it.
Shoot through him.
I figure this is coming. I would. Fucking Skaven.
Yep, you hear a loud, and your face just gets covered with blood as you just sort of see his head like explode, and he just goes limp in your arms.
Sick.
Still counts as a shield.
Yeah, I give him a thumbs up. Cheers.
What would you like to do now?
Shit can it down the stairs. Obviously, rifle back in hand. Yeah, that's what I'll do.
When you say shit can it, define shit can.
Maneuvering as fast as I possibly can.
Yep.
Dashing.
Yep. No, that's fine. You just make like full speed all the way down. That's fine. Just curious if you're going to
Throw
do
caution
like.
to the wind.
I can't remember who was it. Was it Dante? No, Version. That was jumping down stairwells before. But that's fine.
I
Yeah,
won't parkour or nothing. I'm just gonna.
Yep.
Obviously, with the rifle still up.
Yep. You move smartly but speedily throughout. And with that, we'll switch down 4 levels below as Version. You lead the party to the stairwell.
Yep.
and you can still hear sort of the sound of gunfire and yelling coming from below.
Okay.
But it looks clear.
All right. Cool. So yeah, I got to crack the door a little bit, just make sure there's nothing on the other side of it, and then
Yeah, there's a gun. Bang.
and then I'll open the door. I'll move in, and I'll start sort of clearing down the stairwell a bit.
Yep, make a
And,
perception check.
Yep.
Here are the ladies.
That's a 12.
It's all right. It's all right. You're going. You still hear that sort of noise of combat below. You don't really hear or see anything else out. It looks clear
Yep.
from where you're standing, and you kind of like peek, whoop, down the stairwell as far as you can see, and it all looks clear.
All right, cool. Yeah, so I'll just keep moving down the stairwell. I'll leave a bit of a gap between myself and I'm assuming Angus is second in line.
Yep, you saw him pull up behind you.
Yep. So I'll be one sort of flight. So I'm assuming because it's a square stairwell.
Yep.
There'll be like a level going down, then another level going down, then
Yeah,
another
yeah.
level going down.
Yep, essentially.
So I'll be
Yep.
like one of those levels ahead, basically. So as
Yep.
he's sort of at the top of this one, I'll be down here.
Yep. Angus, do you want to keep this in mind, or are you doing your own thing?
I was about to tell him that, but yeah.
And it becomes a race. He's like, I'm not being done up by you. Fuck you.
Nah, that's not Angus's style. I'll just strap my way down the stairs.
Yep. So, yep, as versions like, you're just like sort of taking.
Man,
Who's after
Are there any civilians
version?
in there?
No, not that you saw.
Oh, okay.
Or not here anyway.
Relay, were you going to go last? Is that what I heard?
No, I'll go next.
Okay, yep. So
That
you're
way,
with
if something
Huon.
happens,
Yep.
I've got somebody behind me.
And then Dante's bringing up the rear.
Dante was tapping the elevator button.
Okay. Yep.
He knows there's no fire.
It appears the elevator system has been locked down.
Oh, fucking pussies.
Yeah, damn building protocols.
And you think, yep, when the fire alarm was tripped, it automatically shut down the elevators.
Because that's what you want, people trapped in an elevator during a fire.
Yeah, but there's no fire. Anyway. All right. Walk down after the ones.
Yep. So you plod back with a defeated look on your face, like fucking, as you make your way back down to catch up with the rest of them.
Shin still hurt from that fucking. God damn.
Yeah, with a
It's
little
like Hulk in Endgame.
Yep, little ginger. Yeah, sort of like trying to walk it out, and you're like, it's still a bit painful, bloody hell. And you manage to make your way back as everybody's sort of like Virgin's not racing down the stairwell, so he's like sort of making his way.
Any civilians?
Again, as you sort of like walk down, there's a couple of people that like look outdoors. A couple of people have come out. Do you want to say anything or do anything?
man.
How about this
Fire,
weather?
fire.
God damn kids in their fire alarm.
He was a kid.
Oh no, who? I'm sure there's no fire. It was bullshit. Happens every fucking month.
Huh?
Anyway, I just walk off.
They're kind of looking even more confused, and they're like, "Oh, it's a real one? We better get our stuff."
Do I hear this through like the open comm or?
Oh yeah, I suppose you would.
Okay, because I'm just gonna. Hey Dante, there. It's probably a good idea to get the civilians actually moving out of the, building, considering that we're trying to use them as a form of cover or concealment. Telling people to, it's not a fire and you'll be safe is
I
probably
didn't say
gonna.
you shouldn't
you
do
know,
it. I said this is bullshit. Well, yeah, well,
Don't tell him
you're
we're
right.
gonna die.
I'll go back and get him. You're right. And
Yeah.
I just bolt down the hallway.
I want my knife.
Fire!
He just changes his mind.
And I just bash in every door as I walk
as you
past.
come running back out into the hallway, yelling fire, fire. You see that like man that you were just talking to, like sort of jump in the panic. He's like, Israel, Israel, and he goes running back into his room. You see him
Stomp on
come
3
running
doors.
out a second later with a bag as he goes sprinting down the stairwell.
Yeah, cool. And he's way ahead of me, but yeah, I'll
Yep.
get down after him.
Yep. And you sort of like, yep, you quickly run up, bang on all the doors, turn around and sprint back. Yep. So as you guys sort of make your way down there, you do see a few more people sort of appear, and they see you and you've got your gun out, and they're kind of like, they just see him back off as you're coming down the stairwell.
Yeah.
For fire protection.
And they look up and
fire.
see you behind them, and you can see like a couple of all of a sudden a couple of dots connect, and they're like, "Oh, bodyguard, must be the bodyguard. That he looks like a bodyguard. Yeah, they're hired help." Oh. And you can see they wait until he goes past, and then they kind of like slip in behind you, Angus, as you're sort of like just sort of gallantly striding along in your nice suit. And they're, oh, yep, we'll be safe behind this guy. And they sort of fall in behind you.
Hey, boy,
Hi, yes, sir.
I got followers.
Of course, sir. You are a leader of people, after all.
This is true.
Yes.
I can get used to this.
Give me one
Keep
second.
those selfies coming, boy.
Of course, sir.
Keep a count going as well. I want to know how many there are.
Oh, of course. It's much different to the old Spunkstagram, isn't it, sir?
Oh, never mind that. This is the future. It's real followers.
Of course. Mama would be proud.
Keep it moving. Let's go.
The only person in front of you is Version. Yeah, keep it moving.
Damn straight.
Fucking asshole. I'm trying to keep you fuckers safe. No, you aren't doing this. Yeah, keep moving down.
Yep. So as you make your way down, there's sort of a few more people appear, but it's weird. It's almost like in dribs and drabs, and then you make your way down to the lobby. So you reach the final step, and
Before I exit the stairwell,
yep.
I'm going to put the shotgun sort of under the old coat.
Yep.
And sort of conceal it. Still sort of hold it with under my armpit there, so
Yeah.
it's readily accessible. But
Yep. You kind of like
Yeah,
tuck
and
it in under your cyber arm and just
Yeah.
lock it into place
And I'm
against
gonna-
your body.
I'm going to take my mask off and
Yep.
stuff that in my pocket. I'm just going to look back at our guys. I'm going to be like, remember, we're going to blend in. We're going to move directly towards the exit, and then from there, we're heading straight out towards the vehicle. Got it?
2 followers just like,
Boy, how many have I really got?
If you see everyone scattering fast, and girls, can you go away, please? I'm trying to play my game. I'm not doing lucky dips right now,
if
mate.
you
See
could
you
be
later.
so pleasant, sir, if you wouldn't mind holding me up, I'll do a quick head count for you. Yep. I would say you have 12 followers.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, indeed,
Alright, so-
sir.
Yeah, that Jinrai. How many followers do you have?
13.
Actually, you did see a couple, but the second they sort of like stuck their head out of the hallway and you came down, they just kind of like disappeared.
Any that I get eye contact with, I'll, stare them down. I'll be like, get in line.
No, they just sort of like follow you. That was Jin, sorry. So when as Jin's come down, because he's got a rifle and he's like making speed, like if one appears, they just kind of step back and you make your way through.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just keep moving.
Yep.
Yep.
And you're going reasonably quick.
So if we see people scattering fast and running towards the exits, we run too. Okay, we match the crowd. Got it?
I'll be there soon, version. I'm stuck behind some old lady and a little girl.
You're a big dude. Pick her up. Help her down.
All right. I just pick up.
And you notice this
Relay.
as you've gotten to the lobby, when you stop version and then Angus stopped, everybody stopped.
Okay.
Oh, fuck yeah.
All right. I open the door and I let a few of the bystanders out first.
They just sort of stand there and look at you. They look back at Angus. They look back at you.
Get the fuck out.
It's alright, you can go. Go.
Well, and
I know, I'm so great and all, but you just need to go on, off you go.
well, I mean, if he's got the gun, we'd rather stay with you if that's all
Pull the
right.
gun back out and I pointed at them. I'm like gesturing towards the door. I'm like, leave.
They all turn and look at Angus. Okay, they kind of like just like, and then they like take a wide berth out past version, and they all start scampering off.
Okay, gun goes back in.
Yep.
And now that we've a couple of runners out.
Oh no, they've
I'm
all
gonna
gone.
Step out. And then we're going to start moving with with them
Yep.
as they're going.
Yep. So as you step out in the lobby, there's maybe like 4 or 5 in front of you. You see all of a sudden they stop dead in their tracks as you sort of like get up to them and you can just see there's like bodies all over the lobby floor. And as you sort of like see that, recognize and look up, all standing in the doorway is a line of men or a line of people with rifles. And as they see you, they all swing.
Well, shit.
Gun out. Close the door.
Yep. All right. Go for it. Make a
What were these people wearing?
make
NCPD.
make a shot.
Okay. That's an 18.
Bad. That'll hit. Roll some damage.
That is
Roll another 2d6 as well, mate.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Jesus. Crit.
Pretty good for a hip shot.
25 all up.
Yeah. So you just like kick into action, whip out the shotgun, and you just sort of like instinctively like roll backwards into the doorway. Everybody else, what do you want to do as you hear people just like go, "Rah!"
Who the fuck were they?
Lobby's hot. The lobby is hot.
Yeah.
Moving down the stairwell with a great haste.
So am
Who
I
the fuck
down on
were
the
they?
ground floor yet?
Well,
Relay
what do you want to do, Angus, Dante, Relay?
Who the fuck were they?
Well, you have an action. What would you like to do?
Before the door closed, I'll use,
Yep.
I'll, have a good look at them. What
Yep,
do they?
make
What are
a
they wearing?
perception check.
$17.
These guys do not look like the Flaming Sword Society. They're all dressed differently, much
Nice.
more casual. All Asian, but they don't look like the Flaming Sword Society. Like they're not all
Wearing yellow jumpsuits.
yeah, well they're not in the black with the big flaming sword. They're just wearing casual stuff.
I don't think they were the flaming swords out there. I think there were others.
What?
So what do you want to do, Angus?
What do you mean?
5,
Well,
They
Wayne.
pointed guns at me, man.
3, 2, 1.
fucking leg it.
Yep. So
Back up
you
the stairs a
bolt.
bit.
Dante.
I think Relay's ahead of me down the stairs.
Oh yeah.
Wanna
Okay.
go her
Yeah. Good
first?
point. Relay.
I'll run like a headless chicken. My grandma, my poor grandma. And
You go
Yeah.
up or
So
down?
as you sort of like you sort of like you put her hand on her back and you kind of like half push her over a little bit and she starts hobbling. As she gets closer, you hear a voice say "Hyun," and it's one of the guys.
My poor grandma. My God, do you know these people? Oh my God, the
And-
smoke, the burns.
Which guys?
Who the hell are these people?
My poor grandma. She sort of looks up at the sound of it. Sorry, give me 2 seconds.
Understanding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, as she gets closer and Relay, you sort of like trying to usher her through, saying it's my poor grandma. She says the name Shu, and the man sort of like lowers his guns and sort of tells everybody else to stay on guard as he like walks forward and he looks at you as you've got your arms around her, and you know she's calm-ish. And she's like, "It's all right, Shu. These people helped me. They saved me." He's
Oh,
like, "Hey,
thanks.
what happened? Are you all right?" And she said, "The Flaming Sword Society came for me. They wanted the information. They wanted all the evidence. But these people knew. They came and rescued me. Even what happened to that man's hand?" And there's a guy like clutching his hand. It's just like blasted to fuck. And he's like, "Ah!" And there's another guy like
Shit.
just like trying to wrap a tourniquet around it and yank it off.
Only there was a doctor around here.
Shit. Sorry.
So as you come bouncing
me
down
from
the
there.
stairs, Jin,
Yep.
you find Dante's sort of like, you know, guiding the last of these people out of the lobby stairwell. And
Nice of you to join
Version's like peeled in. He's like with his gun against the wall.
Yo, what the fuck? You guys are still here? Let's get out of here.
I was trying to
I've been
leave.
waiting
Then
for you
these
for
fuckers
ages.
pointed guns at us, so I reacted. I think accordingly, and then we find out that they are possibly not hostiles after all.
How about we talk about this later and get the fuck out of here? I just had some snipers shooting at me. They're probably still up there. Let's go, 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 go.
Yeah, all right, stop pushing, Jesus.
Well, all right, you stay here. I'm going.
No, I'm going to. It's all right, fine, I'm going. All right, peel out. Stop.
Juan,
Yep. So
shall we, everyone?
as you walk out, yeah, Jin, you see that there's a good dozen men standing here. One minus a gun in a hand. A couple of them are talking to Huan, and the rest are sort of like keeping watch. And as they see you come out the door, they like sort of react and lift their guns up. And Huan's like, "It's okay. He's one of the people that came and rescued me."
Yeah, I am. But flaming swords are still on the roof. I mean, next door's roof. Everyone else is taken care of.
The sort of the man that looks like he's sort of more of an authority figure says, "That will be okay. I'm sure by now they have run. They know that the battle is lost here."
Yeah, they
Either
do.
way, can you guys perhaps provide some sort of shield wall, as it were, for us to extricate the?
Just a bit of a tetsudo. You know, I hold a
Sure.
couple years above.
Yeah, why don't you stick your hand out the door first as tit for tat sort of thing?
Motherfucker, you pointed guns at me. What do you expect me to do?
Take a moment to think about it. We just saved the day.
Whoa. We just saved the day.
They
How about we
look
discuss
around at
later?
this lobby full of
Specifically,
bodies.
Yeah, any of
have you seen the
them
roof?
flaming sword, or are they
Specifically,
just
Relay
civilians?
saved the
They're
day.
all flaming sword.
Do they have any
Huan,
sort of
sorry, you go.
emblem? Do they have any sort of
No,
emblem or anything?
they just all look, really casually dressed, like everyday wear. Huan says something to her brother, and he hands her a card. And she turns and gives this to you, Relay. And she says, "This is a sign of my appreciation for what you have done for us, for me. Uh, there is still unfinished work to be done here. This has been a heavy blow to Yi Lok, but he still controls Chinatown, and he will seek retribution. We still need to figure out who told them about our drive. We must hit fast and hit hard. If you are interested in helping the Tseng Society regain its position and make some more money, call me." And with that, she turns with her entourage.
I quickly hang, one sec, and I give her the address for the hospital her dad's at.
Oh, I thank you.
Thought you might want to go see him. Nice guy.
It's like 2 blocks over.
Yeah.
He'll be fine.
She hands it to her brother, and you can see he says something, and somebody else just gets straight on the phone.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Allies, this is good. All right, shall we part ways and perhaps reconvene sometime?
Got her number. All
Yep.
good.
And
Okay.
yeah, she starts walking. They all just start walking off. You can see there's all these cars out the front.
Cheerful wave.
And
Bye,
they
Grandma.
Just remember, Akai Yute, we saved you. Brandon,
And she sort
let's
of
go.
nods, and then staggers off.
Take a
Yeah,
quick
Dante's
selfie.
walking through the field of bodies. He's just like,
Yeah, there's one
Hashtag
guy
FAT.
in the background.
yeah.
Real quick, is there anything of that we can salvage from these multitude of bodies in the lobby? A couple of
Yeah.
flaming sword jackets, perhaps.
Make
or
a
weaponry?
Yeah,
make
I'm
a
not saying we're poor, but we need to steal everything.
quick. Everybody can make a quick perception check because you're trying to do this really quick.
Yeah, I did want a gun because I don't have one.
I want to mine some
I'll give you
Wolverine
yours
claws.
back, mate. Ah, shit.
Oh,
It's okay. I found everything.
I'm too busy.
you
Boiling.
can have one of my spunk spurs, bro.
I don't need it. It's all good.
Okay.
It's that sort of that aftershock of combat when your adrenaline is worn off and the body's starting to like get the little jitters, and you're just you're shaking the old cobwebs out. You're just trying to get back into the zone. A little distracted,
Yeah. No,
you're like, oh, I should have done that better. Fucking that bit was sick. You're starting to analyze everything, and you're just not paying attention.
Yeah, well, I'm less looking at the guns and the bodies and stuff, and more because Dante got the natty one as well. So I might just be having a quick conversation.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Like I really appreciate like you loaning this to me for that.
Oh, yeah. Like, seems to be looks like you took care of it.
Yep, which is enough of a distraction for
check
Dante
the
to
ammo.
start. Yep. Yep. Just quickly, look, to be honest, all the jackets at least have a couple of bullet holes in them, but you find a couple that are not too bad, and you just kind of quickly shake the bodies out of them.
Can we take the blanket off Fold Love before she departs, and then we can just pile everything into the blanket, hobo bundle style? And
No, she took that with her. She kind of just kept it on as she was like, messed up walking out the door, and you hear an Asian. What was that?
Huh?
What'd you say then? What?
I don't know.
Balbun? What? Oh no!
What'd you? Huh?
Hold on. Oh, Nathan. But yeah, no, she's
I was
got
just
the
about to
blanket.
work well.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
You do find though, 6 heavy pistols that haven't been like. There's quite a few guns. You think that these guys got they weren't. Sorry, the Flaming Sword Society wasn't ready for these guys. So like a lot of the guns, like you can see they've been shot and they're broken, or So this is between everybody. So you find like 6 pistols, a dozen clips, like spare clips that are just sitting in pockets. You find a couple of wallets which you just snag. And that's really, unless you're looking for something extraordinary, at just a real quick glance, actually, sorry. 3 machetes.
Nice.
No calls.
Now, Dr. Angus, because you said
Better
one
touch their
thing
arms, mate.
and one thing only, you do find a guy that you quickly look over and you're like, yeah, they look
In
like
group work.
they're metal hands. Probably cybernetics. What do you want to do?
I want them.
Does Angus have a sharp instrument? Of course, he has a sharp instrument on him. Who am I
3
kidding?
machetes.
Well, yeah, you just grab a machete, and you guys, as relay a version, as you're like a couple little pack rats just jumping over everything, trying to be as quick as they can. You just hear this sickening,
Damn it.
and as you glance up, Angus has just lifted this arm up, and he's just taking these hacks at it. And he chucks that down. He grabs his second arm and he's just hacking at this other arm.
I
See
don't
that,
look.
boy? Surgical precision right there.
Well, I'll say, sir, even consider the time. I doubt anybody could do better than that.
Oh, I don't think they could they?
Of course not, sir. Don't be silly.
Alright, package these up for me, would you?
Fuck's
Fuck's sake. Fucking
I
help
do
yourself.
apologize, sir. If only I had hands.
Oh, do it myself.
Good
I'll
for
just wrap
you,
it up in
sir.
a jacket or something.
Yeah, he's just kind of rip the jacket off because it's a piece of piss now. It's not got any arms in it. You just kind of throw him in, roll him into a bundle. You're like, yep, I'm all right. And you're keeping it away from your suit, even though your suit's now all mucky.
Oh, shit, there's 2. Boy, we can't have this.
Of
You
course
might need
not,
to get a
sir.
red suit.
Send a
It is
warning
a
out
red
to the
suit
dry
now.
cleaners.
Would you like me to book an appointment at a dry cleaner's, sir?
Absolutely, boy.
Of course, sir. And what would you like to do?
Where's he on out, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm finished talking to Dante
y-
about his sick gun.
Yep. Before I go, can I grab some? Or does any of them have an agent on them? Or
You do. You find, well, they all have an agent on them.
may as well grab them as part with the guns as well.
Yep, so you find 12.
Nice. Yeah, we'll just pile that all together, head out, and make our way back to Eleanor.
Actually, no, sorry. Make it 8, because a couple would have gotten broken, surely.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, it just looked like, when they stormed in, it just looked like they just opened fire. It was you don't think they were aim shots. They just, mowed everything down in front of them.
Yeah.
All right, so you step out on the street, and the cool air kind of, hits you. There's people sort of milling around and looking, because obviously there's flashing lights at the front doors that say, there's a fire.
Where'd that dude land that I threw off the top of the building?
South side.
On your bike.
My bike's not here, mate. That'd be a long fucking throw.
My bike then. Shit.
I was riding shotgun, I believe, in the Datto.
Yep.
All right,
Yeah, we'll
let's
head
head
back
to
to
the
the Datto.
Datsun.
Yep.
Head
So
back
No, I got
to.
my bike.
yep, you make your way back to the Datsun and the bike. It's kind of it's not too chaotic down here, but yeah, you get in your car and bike and return.
What
Where?
time is it?
Don't we
It's
have to be somewhere at a certain time?
you do.
Yeah, we still got the Luxor in the car, right? So we should
Yep.
head on over to dinner.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
dinner. We're gonna
you guys
turn up
can
with
eat.
blood all
Alexa.
over us, and
I could eat. Yeah.
It's sort of kind of there's a bit of warmth to it, but it's lost a lot. I guess you didn't expect to be there for so long. But yeah,
maybe
you've got
it's your loved
about
one.
We were
a
pretty
half
early.
hour before you need to be there, and you're thinking, well, shit, we should probably leave now.
Yeah, let's go. We gotta make it to Rozzie's.
Yep.
Mm.
Oh, fuck's sake. Bitch.
Yep. So you make your way.
I was gonna
So we all
ask.
jump. We all jump in the Datsun
Are
except
you,
Dante, right?
Yep.
Are you gonna let the doctor bring those limbs bleeding into your car, or like, oh hell no?
He's had
No,
worse,
no. That
worse
shit
stuff
goes
in
in
his
the
boot.
Yeah, leave it in the boot.
Yeah, a lot of the crap's going in the boot, with the
Yep.
exception of the agents, which I wanted to pass over to Relay. I'm like, hey, can you start running some shit on these and see what we can glean, see if we can obviously turn off location, locate my agent settings and all that sort of stuff, just in case someone wants to triangulate our position or whatever. But yeah, just do your wizardry.
Okay. I start my wizardry.
Well,
Cast
you.
magic missile.
Wait, do you have a portable deck? I don't remember. You do, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So give me give me a
Interface.
yeah.
Add a 9 to that.
Yep. So you sort of like as quickly as you can, you try to plug in each phone and start to like just crack because they're all password locked or finger locked. So you're trying to run your way through the system just to unlock them all, and you know it's going to take you some time.
So you need a
Should
finger.
check in their heads too. And you can just
Try this one.
Nope. Try it. Sorry.
And you make your way, to Rosaline's place. And before too long, you find yourself parked out front of a small townhouse in the nicer part of Nightcity, where it's not all full apartment complexes. There are some quite small townhouses, but this is a level of luxury that you haven't quite seen before, especially in Nightcity. Some of you have seen it outside Nightcity, but not like this. And there's a small driveway that leads up, but at the moment there's a gate in front of it with a button.
Motherfucker, you see that? They got grass on the other side of that fence.
Man, this is sweet. I haven't been to a place like this in ages.
Oh, dude,
Grass
I'm
looks
so
a bit
taking my
dead.
boots off and walking barefoot through that son bitch.
I pushed the button.
Yep, there's a little, and you kind of don't really hear anything, but then you sort of see this light sort of illuminate the area around the gate.
Shit.
Version instincts kick in, and he just sort of like ducks behind the corner.
Just fly through the roof.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah. Ah, my hand! And you're like, oh shit. You hear a voice over the intercom. Ah, it's good to see you again. look, the gate is unlocked. Oh, damn it. Please feel free to come up to the house. And you hear it, and the gates just like open up.
Can you believe this
Are we
bitch?
taking the Datsun in?
There's room. There's not a lot of room. Like, it's not like a big 100-foot driveway. Maybe
The
20
bike on the
feet.
lawn.
But yeah, yeah, you can bring your vehicles in and. So yeah, you pull up to the as you pull in, the gates sort of like quietly shut behind you, and you park and stagger up to the door. And as you get to the door, it sort of swings open, and Rosaline is greets you with a sudden like sort of look, almost like she didn't quite see the visage before, as you know, a few of you are cut and bloody, and you know, you're sort of looking a bit shaken. You know, just that post combat experience, as your
We fucked
nerves are
up.
sort of like trying to catch back into gear, and you know, everything's all right. We're all right. We just need to recuperate. And she's like, "Is everything all right?"
Why wouldn't it be?
I need a
Well,
doctor.
you're
Why would
covered
you?
in blood, and that man is bleeding, and that man
I've been
is
stabbed and
bleeding,
shot.
What can I
Just
say? A
another day at
doctor's
the
work is
office.
never done.
come in. And
Thank you, Miss Redman.
she
Well, thank you.
disappears. Miss Redman? What?
Her name's Rosalind Lewis.
Oh, what did I say?
Redmond.
No, whatever.
She looks
Thank you, Dr.
confused.
Lewis.
Thought I was the one
And
with
she
the bad memory.
runs off, and then she comes back with a bag. And she's like, please come in and sit down.
I sit.
Oh,
Yep.
here.
Yeah.
So as you sit down, she pulls out her scanners and tools and starts like looking over you. Well, I mean, I'd say dinner is prepared, but we should probably look at all this first. You might want to take your shirt off.
I do
And
that.
she's talking to Jin.
Yeah, I do that.
Yep. And she starts sort of
Jacket off,
cleaning your
shirt off.
wound.
The fuck
I'm
she
doing
got?
the linear frame. Do I need to take that off or anything?
No.
I see
I don't think you can you?
Yeah, well, they can detach. It's just a bit of work.
I'll leave it in. She's right. Looks sick.
I thought they were like grafted to the bone.
Well, yeah, some are, but the smaller frames like yours, they can be sort of detached by... Because you've got one as well, haven't you, Rob?
No,
Oh, I thought you did. Sorry, my bad.
natural.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sort of like, yeah, there's points, but basically they, connect into strong points in the bones. But yeah, she can work around it. It's not like this all-encompassing suit. Yeah, so she just goes to work cleaning your wounds. Was anybody else? Somebody else was hurt. Rob? No?
I got a scratch.
Did you?
Yeah. What
Yeah,
you
I'm
want
on like I'm
Oh, that's
hurt.
right. Yeah.
Version's
Oh, yeah,
fucked
that's
up.
right. You were in it.
Version took the big shot.
Snipe.
Yeah, she says to Version, grab a seat and I'll be with you as soon as I can.
Much obliged.
I'll just warm up. I'll warm up the Luxor in the kitchen.
Yeah, you just sort of grab the bag and walk off, and she's like, but there's dinner
Doot, doot.
on the... And yeah, you just start doing your own thing and warming it up.
I said we were bringing dinner.
Yep.
Do I notice the look of butthurt on Dr. Angus's face that like other people are getting sort of
No,
noticed?
by the looks
before
of it,
him?
he's sort of like crossed arm, and he's just sort of like looking with fascination of what she's doing. No? Or he's shaking
Okay.
his head. That's what he's doing?
It's fucking ridiculous. I'm going to use this opportunity to go have a bit of a snoop around the place.
Yep.
was
All
just
right. Make a
I was just
perception
gonna
check.
snap a photo
just
of his
something.
butthurt face.
Yeah, he just is.
Yeah, he's just like, she's not even checking her agent.
No idea what she's doing.
Must be in her head or something, you know. You get an implanted agent.
Yep. So after a couple of minutes, Dante, you've warmed up the tubs of
Holy
Laxa.
shit.
Cool. And I'll just start like putting it out on the dining table if she's got a table or something.
Yeah. So there's table and cutlery set out, but you're like, we need some like proper Laxa spoons. So you go out and get like the big
Yeah, go in the
soup spoons,
Cool.
and you
Help
sort of
myself to
set
the
it up.
fridge if there's
Yep.
any coldies in there. Walk to the lounge.
There's wine in there, and
Wine.
juices, but no beer.
Juice. All right, I'll take the wine.
Yep.
A couple of glasses. I think they're stemmed, but that's all right. I walk back in the lounge and Dante's like, hey, you guys want a drink? Oh, you being patched up?
I'd have
no,
a
I'm
beer.
alright, thanks.
I think she's out of beer, unless she's got another fridge. There is some Sauvignon Blanc. Oh, fucking hell.
I'm just
Yeah,
going to
fuck.
shamelessly
Nope.
look around the house.
Yep. So
It's cold.
it's quite nice.
Yeah.
It's small. It's functional. There's like you walk straight into the lounge room, and it sort of goes down a couple of steps into this small lounge room, and there's like a big projected TV screen on the wall. You can see copies. You can see her diplomas and doctorates on the wall. There's a library of actual books, like bookshelves. Most of them are medical. There's some sort of spiritual and philosophical ones put in there. Some about the humanities.
I just take one look and it must get painted on. I'll keep walking around. I'll look for anything incriminating.
Yep. You find your way down a small hallway that leads to like sort of a set of stairs going up. So you go up, and in there you find a small bedroom with a little ensuite bathroom. Everything looks quite neat in here. It's like sort of a double bed, and there's sort of two bed ends and a set of drawers, so a walk-in wardrobe. You sort of think naturally, yep, I'll have a snoop around there. So you fling the wardrobe in, you look around. There's a couple of shoe boxes or a couple of boxes and, clothing, and you sort of start digging through the drawers. Don't find anything other than clothes. Some knickknacks, but you're like, that's not incriminating. Nah. So as you go around, you don't really see anything incriminating.
Where is it all? Little bitch is hiding something. I'll just keep searching.
Yep, so you keep searching. And after about 5-10 minutes, while all this is happening, Jin, you're all patched up, and she moves over to Version, and she asks you, I believe, to take your pants off and your shirt off, because you had a big shot wound in your thigh, and she patches that up, cleans it up, patches it up, and same for like the slash marks on your chest.
Yeah.
I just haven't got carpet.
I just sort of look over, smirking at the others. I'm like,
I just continue having a snooze on the couch.
Well, I was say, while you were sort of figuring, while you were slinging through these phones, Dante had come back out and he'd put all these bowls of Laxa on the table and he was dishing out wine, but nobody seemed to want one. But he's already hooking into it.
Me and Version are having a bit.
Version is having some.
Did the good doctor here give us any healing, or was it just a matter of?
She's stabilised you. Yeah, you got to rest to get healing.
Mm-hmm. Dante picks up Jin's jacket, his armor. God damn, Jin. Might as well throw this one away and get a new one.
Man,
patching this shit up.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I got in the thick of it, man. Nah, man. I took out heaps of people. Man, I threw a grenade, blew a dude up. I threw a dude off the building. I shot like multiple dudes in the head. Used the dude as a human shield against a sniper. It was crazy.
Cool. Sounds fun.
Yeah,
all right, well,
I had a
next
great
time to get shot.
I didn't have a choice.
Well, you did. The other choice was just get shot, so you chose the better.
Yeah, I think I did all right.
Look at me, like it's just like one little scratch. I'm just like,
Yep.
anyway,
So
anyway, lots to
after
do.
I got
Come
some
on in.
ointment for my hand too. I burnt my hand on the rope.
Oh,
yep, she sort of like whacks some gel on that and wraps it up. And after like 10 minutes, she sort of like just wipes the sweat off her brow and yeah, she sort of steps back and was it's like, well, I mean, I know I invited you here to talk about a job, but this is, I mean,
Yeah, we got jumped by like a gang, like a big gang. So we can talk about the job, but we might need to rest a bit.
is this a normal day?
This is a
No,
full-on day. This is a big day.
this is
This is
this is a big day.
Well,
don't worry, we can handle it.
I
yeah, we
guess.
got this. You need us to go to
I mean,
do the
yeah,
job now.
we're still here, we're still
Well,
kicking.
no, I didn't need you to go now, but let's talk about it. And she sort of, she sits down at the table too and sort of like looks a little bit weary, grabs a wine, um, and sort of has a sip and says, where do I begin? I was missing parts. I need some medical equipment recovered for me for the clinic that I run, and without it, people are going to sorely be needed, and I desperately need somebody's help to get them back, and that is where we'll call it there.
Cool.
So sling us some votes, and we'll go from there. If you want to sling me your vote, Nathan, then you can run.
Yeah, I'm down to 11% already.
For those that might have watched, are you still watching these anymore, Rob, or not?
The last one, I haven't. There was a couple I missed, but
Oh, well, if Rob catches up, Rob, this is the section where everybody whispers me their vote for best player, who did the best role playing for the night. Those people then get a cheeky inspiration point, spunkspiration point. As you will see tonight, a couple got used to save the day. Well, I say save the day,
Save
but
my
to be able
bacon.
to get somebody out of a bit of trouble. One definitely out of trouble. One, could have gone another way, but that's all right. They were used in really cool situations. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just need one more.
sorry.
No, that's all right, mate.
Can't
I
remember
hope
mine
you enjoyed this show. Tune in Wednesdays when we finally get back to Wanted in 12 Systems. It's just been a bit of a hectic Christmas, New Year's period, as I'm sure everybody else is going through the same things. But we'll get back to our regular routines soon. But we're all hanging out for it. So the winner is a tie. It is a tie. It is not for Angus, unfortunately. Sorry, mate. But this week it goes to version for a surprise shot and gin for the standoff.
Good job, guys.
Nice.
So well done. Both
Very
of you get
nicely
a
done.
spunkspiration.
Hey, get it back.
So yeah, come tune in, come watch YouTube
Come tune us.
Wednesday. Come tune us. We're desperate for dates. See us on Wednesday for Wanted in 12 Systems, a Star Wars story by 20s for Days, where 6 other, semi-other dickheads get together and play some Star Wars by Fantasy Fly Games. Until then, enjoy the new year. Be well. Have a good week. And we'll see you then.
Bye.
See you soon.
We all.